Welcome to Crotoni Entertainment. I'm Chris.
And I'm Bree.
Insert witty comment here.
This Red Skull.
This is our first Marvel Crisis Paintocol of the new year. Welcome to 2022. 2020, Part 2. Part 3. 2020, the sequel, Part 2.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Paint Red Skull, comic booky style for our Marvel Crisis Protocol. This is a really simple miniature because he's wearing black leather. So we're going to start with our Vallejo Black.
So is Red Skull also a leather daddy?
Who else would be a leather daddy?
Perfectly. Don't sit here and try to play dumb with me. You said the same things about Cap.
Why would I call Captain America a leather daddy?
Pretending like he has. Yep. Now I'm one that sounds crazy. I see your game, Christopher.
Red Skull, paint in black. I think I've said this before. I think I have a problem with my black paint in Vallejo. It does this weird thing. Look at this kind of strange streakiness.
Well, is this? I think you have a new one in the thing I got you.
Yeah, but why would I open a new one when I still got my old one? Sure, I did a second coat of this.
Okay.
Second coat of this. It's also kind of glossy.
He's shiny.
It's not supposed to be.
Is he not? Is it not?
No, but when I spray it with the matte varnish, it goes away.
Okay.
So the next color is our Vallejo Black Gray.
To give a highlight to the black.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is not really the normal type of highlight I would necessarily do all the time in the comic booky style. Actually, I thought about it after I didn't. I was wondering if I'd be better off doing a more stylized highlight, because a lot of times you see like black on comic book pages. It's not like a straight up and down highlight. It's like a random streak in the middle of the drawing.
Yeah.
But black is problematic for that.
Yes.
On a three-dimensional figure.
Yeah.
Because while you can see the detail of his trench coat from here, I have this miniature right up close to the camera. And the reality is you're going to be playing with this miniature 3 feet away from you most of the time.
3 foot fabulous.
So you're going to lose all of that detail. And
you lost the detail already.
I'm really good at doing that. So you're going to lose all that detail when you're playing with it at a tabletop level.
Yeah.
And I've actually heard people before say, and I woefully disagree with this, I have heard, this usually comes from newer painters who are unsure of themselves and trying new techniques.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard people say, I want to rely on natural light and create my highlights for me. And it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do that.
So you got to do something with it. So I've got the black gray out. So I just went ahead and did the black gray on his base. So this base is actually a lot different than most of the bases.
This has got some more stuff to it.
Yeah, this is one of the weird texture bases. He's got like the sewer access under his feet, and then he's got like paver bricks on his base. And these are the bases that come with the Crisis Protocol figures.
Yeah.
So these are not all kilter. But his base will be a little bit more interesting than some of the other ones. So we'll spend a little bit of time on the base here. And this is going to take a bit to dry because there's a lot going on. So we're going to jump to an area that doesn't need to dry. We're going to pull out our Andrea Blue, and we're going to paint the Tesseract.
Oh, the Tesseract.
Or I'm sorry, the Cosmic Cube.
Cosmic Cube!
C squared.
Or is it Cosmic Cube?
And then we're going to pull out our Andrea Blue, and we're going to use that to paint the Tesseract.
Again?
It was a glitch in the Matrix.
Well, I mean, it is Hugo Weaving, so I guess that's okay. I'm doing a thing to try to show you that I made a connection. He's ignoring me.
So before I use the Andrea Blue, I actually went ahead and pulled my black gray out again, and I'm doing, I actually mixed this Andrea Blue into the black gray to create like a little bluish tint that I'm doing on all the non-trench coat leather parts, so like the belts, the gloves, the boots, and kind of doing a stylized highlight. You can see on the boots there, I didn't actually highlight the whole boot. I'm kind of just doing like a diagonal cross highlight there.
There you go.
So
make it shiny.
Make it shiny. Shine it up.
Shiny.
And it's a very subtle. So we're back to the Andrea Blue.
I feel like we've seen this paint before.
Yes, because this was supposed to be for the Tesseract.
Ah.
This has been a night of that. We're recording 3 different videos tonight. This is the 3rd video that I have a clip screw up in. And at this point, I'm just tired of taking them out. So I'm going to leave that first Andrea Blue in there. It doesn't matter. After our Captain America video, we lost all our viewers. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably. I don't know. We're recording both the Captain America and Red Skull video the same night. So I have no idea.
Stuff went bad. I'm sure by now everybody's left us and we're just screaming into the void now.
So this is a weird miniature to throw out for the first Crisis Protocol mini of 2022.
Is it?
It is, because if you recall, just 2 days ago, as our first Ranger video of 2022, we had episode 50, and we celebrated that with my absolute favorite Ranger team.
Yes.
And Red Skull is absolutely not my absolute favorite Marvel character.
No, we don't own your favorite Marvel character, do we?
Who's my favorite Marvel character?
I thought it was Wolverine. Oh, so we do own him.
We've literally done a video on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I'm pretty. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Wolverine is my favorite Marvel character.
I mean, he's probably your favorite X-Men.
Suffice to say, it's not Red Skull. So I know Red Skull is kind of one of the leaders you're using in Crisis Protocol.
He is, and I enjoy playing with him very much.
Of the models we still have left to paint, my favorite one would probably be either Iron Man or Deadpool. I probably should have painted one of those this week, but the reality is I've been doing hero, villain, accessory, hero, villain, accessory, hero, villain, accessory, and I've also kind of inadvertently done hero kind of magic villain. So I did Spider-Man, then Doc Ock, Wolverine, then Sabretooth. So last week we did Captain America, so it only makes sense to do Red Skull at this point, as we painted Skull appropriately red with our Carmine Red.
Yeah, that's red.
Yeah, Sky Blue.
Sky blue for the Tesseract.
So I just kind of started drawing random lines of color on the Tesseract. Because the Tesseract kind of has that swirly majig going on, kind of like a Rorschach thing going on.
Yep.
You think I'm locked in here with you, but you're locked in here with me. I liked Watchmen.
I did too.
I enjoyed that movie.
I enjoyed the comic. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoy Watchmen. I did not see the new Watchmen thing, the Who Watches the Watchmen or whatever that was.
The HBO one?
Yeah.
We have HBO Max.
Yeah.
We severely underutilize it for paying for it. Also, Paramount Plus. When's the last time we watched? Oh, wait, we haven't watched stuff on Paramount Plus. Neutral Gray!
It's like,
Neutral Gray. So we're painting all the like Captain America, all the belt buckly type things with this Neutral Gray.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we've been watching Star Trek Prodigy with our kid on Paramount Plus. It's on a hiatus. That's why. I yawned.
You yawned, and I didn't know where you were going with that.
So it's on a hiatus. That's why I wasn't thinking that we were watching it presently. But Star Trek Prodigy is super cute.
It's so good.
It's good stuff. Also, I love that the guy who played both Rafi in The League and Adrian Pimento in Brooklyn Nine-Nine plays the Tellarite. So there's a lot of hashtagging. Hashtag Red Skull. That's not a unique Red Skull. Hashtag Cap is a leather daddy.
Oh, no.
So there's a lot of hash marks on the door that he's standing on. So I went over the whole thing, and I individually painted each one of them with this neutral gray. And then I picked a couple of the pavers that are right in front of him and painted them with the neutral gray, too.
Okay.
So no specific reason.
Just feeling.
Well, I'm trying to create a little depth under his feet there, and we're going to actually do some more there. But we've got our dead white, and this is just going to be kind of a real quick thing. I'm going to hit his eyes, just because I don't feel like dealing with them.
I mean, yeah.
And then I'm going to hit the Cosmic Cube.
Okay. And give some little more swirly swirls?
Yeah, just a couple more swirly swirls. They're not going to be super fabulous.
Because now you have the hiccups too?
I do. I'm having.
You are having. It's 3 videos is too much. Your body is shutting down and telling you no.
I have one more.
Well,
I have one more. I haven't moved the footage over to the computer yet.
Well, then that one you don't actually have.
But I do.
But it's not ready. That's dead air. We shouldn't do that. I know you're just staring at me like, but it is.
Do you always look that funny? Wow.
That's mean.
It's supposed to be mean.
That's mean.
I know. What is that?
Now.
Scarlet Blood. I think this is one of the new colors you got me.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't pay attention to what you got me. I just threw in my paint bucket. So we talked about this last week. Bree has been fishing for compliments on this paint set that she's got.
I want to know that you're using them and that
maybe I should have marked them. Maybe I should have marked them all with something to tell me, oh yeah, Bree, I used one of the colors you got me. I told you I liked them. They went into my paint bucket where I utilize paints out of my paint bucket. I don't know why I need to clear it with you every time I open a paint that you got me.
Because I really want to know if you liked it or not. Because I'm always worried that when I get you a present that you're like, yay, present.
You remember that old commercial for ice cream cakes?
Yeah. The caramel ice cream ones?
It was Billy's birthday.
Yay.
Then Mom brought out the caramel ice cream cake. Yay! Those kids are jerks.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got Parasite Brown, and I'm just kind of spot highlighting some of those hash marks on these doors here. Kind of, yeah, like a rusty sort of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What are you doing there?
I'm avoiding dead air. It's like a rusty analog, a rusty equivalent, a rusty Shackleford.
Rusty Shackleford.
See, that's the name I use to order pizzas.
I mean, they can't ever say it's not Rusty Shackleford.
So what's Red Skull's deal?
Nazi?
Well, I mean, literal Nazi.
Literal Nazi, yeah.
Yes.
Like Nazi then Hydra?
We fought Red Skull recently. We played Marvel Legendary. We got that for the family for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't bad. I mean, it'd be nice if you guys had helped me.
I was helping?
Yeah, okay. So we got our Wolfgrey and our Dark Seed. You do not get to claim that one. If anything, that was a kill steal, you monster. So we got a couple of different shades of gray, 50 of them to be precise.
Oh my gosh.
And we're painting the papers different colors. So we're playing Marvel Legendary, right? And Bree and our kid are just going to town, buying cards, and fighting villains. And I'm like, hey guys, maybe we should be fighting the Mastermind here, because you got to fight the Mastermind 4 times to win the game. So I fight Red Skull, our Mastermind, 3 times. And I take out 3 of his cards, and Bree's like, I'm going to win the game.
You told me to. You literally said, if you have the ability to do it, you should.
You're a kill stealer.
And I was like, you're right, I should. And here I went with my Hulk card.
Absolute kill stealer. So same thing we did with Captain America. We've got that Wolf Gray, and we're just kind of doing some diagonal highlights on the belt buckles to kind of suggest a metal there. We're not even calling it a non-metallic, but we're suggesting it. Now I've also got this neutral gray acrylic ink, and this is the type of acrylic ink that's going to be used to do some additional highlights on this trench coat.
Yes. Because
the way this is modeled,
yes,
it's actually difficult to use this here.
Because
there's so many creases in the 3-dimensional version of this that I'm not achieving what I really wanted to achieve with this ink.
Which is so funny because leather does not crease or pleat like this.
Like at all.
Like at all.
So you know how when you watch a cartoon and a character's wearing a black shirt, yes, they use a completely different color than black to do their black lining.
Yeah, dark blue
or that weird mustard yellow we're seeing in the 90s X-Men that they got Wolverine shirt. I'm not sure what that is. Or like in the Batman the Animated Series from the 90s, it was blue.
Yeah.
They used blue to contrast with the black. So was he wearing blue that was always in shadow, or was he wearing black that just turned blue in the light?
I mean, Batman, the 90s Batman was the quintessential, is this color or that color mean?
So anyway, this neutral gray ink was really supposed to be used to create
the same kind of thing that you've been doing, but with the black ink?
Yeah, create like our black lining on this jacket. But this jacket
is problematic for this?
It is so textured. It has so many layers to it that it's kind of hard to actually pull it off. So we're still using it. We're still kind of creating some of those highlight lines with this neutral gray. It's just not giving us the result I was really, truly hoping for. But what it is helping me do, though, just putting on this coat is helping make a clear differentiation between the belt, the gloves, the boots, and the coat itself. Because while they're all supposed to be black, I imagine them being out of 2 different types of materials. I don't really think of this as a black leather jacket. I think of it more as a normal jacket material. What do you make a trench coat out of?
Well, I mean, I imagine.
So now we got our black ink, and this is going to be for any area that's not black. So this is going to be his little Hydra thing, there's no definition on it. There's absolutely no definition sculpted into the Hydra thing here. So we just kind of made some black lines on it and kind of made it look like a
little squirrely guy.
We're also going to use this on his face. This is where we're going to create a lot of depth in his face. The real thing we're doing with this comic book style that we've been doing on the Marvel Crisis miniatures is it's we're removing all subtlety with the black lining.
Yeah.
We want you to be able to see the details of this face from more than 3 feet away. We're not creating some kind of dainty gradient where you're getting in close and you see all the technical skill involved. No, we're saying technical skill can go out the window because we just want some cool minis to be put on the table.
Yeah, that's legit.
And I'm a big fan of this comic book style for these Crisis Protocol bros. Crisis Protocols.
Wow.
So, why is it that comic Doc Ock got his outfit surplus from the Hydra store?
I have actually thought that myself recently because here we are, we're seeing all of the green and yellow that was the early Hydra costumes.
Mm-hmm.
And
our Doc Ock mini is wearing the same type of thing. Was he Hydra at some point?
I will admit, I don't know enough about Doc Ock in the comics to know if maybe he got. Although I can't see.
I mean, maybe we can call your Captain America loving ex-boyfriend. Maybe he knows.
Wow! Did you have to? Did you have to?
I mean, yes.
I would probably be more inclined to call my two brothers by another mother and ask either one of them, as they are both Spider-Man fans and they would know more
Spider-Man
about that than the other guy would. So, yeah, I would be more inclined to be like, hey, Dee, hey, Vic, do one of you know? Because they might know.
Doesn't Vic watch our videos?
Every now and then, yeah.
Vic, Vic, reach out. Reach out. Let us know what the deal is with the surplus Hydra clothes store.
and why Doc Ock felt that was where he should go with his outfit.
Yes, and the haircut. And if Vic, if you don't reach out, Kyle, I need you to Google it for me, man. I don't have time.
I mean, usually my phone's charging, or I would be looking it up.
Oh, my phone is within arm's reach of me. I also just don't have the will.
I mean,
I just don't care that much. I'll have forgotten this conversation by our next video.
Yeah, you will have probably.
What?
But
Hex, I actually thought of some great things that I told myself, don't forget to tell this to Brie later, and then I forgot.
That makes me sad.
I mean, it should, because they were really good.
Oh, I like it when you tell me cool things.
They were really good. You
the purple.
Okay, I got something fun for you. Ready? Paladin, the word paladin actually comes from Palatinus, which is Latin for really close guards of the Emperors in the Palatine Hills.
Huh.
So anyway, Red Skull is done with a little Romanisms added to there. He's ready to take on Captain America and the gang. Like and subscribe for more content. Hit the bell button for notification. Welcome to 2022. Let's get some things painted.
Woo! Bye! I like that coat, though. I want one of those.
When
Bye!
Captain America throws his